What's going on, everyone? Welcome to day 3 Comic-Con coverage here on this channel, where I'm talking about my favorite things that I've happened to have seen. I've had definitely a very exhausting day, as I actually sat in Hall H almost the whole entire day. I only missed one panel in there. That's just because I had some other things to go and do. But the one panel that this video will be consisting of is talking about The Witcher and everything within inside of it. This is the brand new Netflix television series that's coming out later this year, I think. They didn't give us a release date, but they did show us a lot of tidbits, and I'm excited to talk about them. The cool thing about this panel, though, overall, was that it had Henry Cavill in it. It was Henry Cavill, he's playing Geralt, and there was a lot of interesting tidbits that we actually got to learn with inside the panel, and that's kind of the best part about in these Hall H panels, is you get to learn certain details that happen with inside of it, and that's some of the most important parts of it for me, especially, and one of those things was, again, Henry Cavill as Geralt. We finally got to see a lot more of him. We, in fact, got, I know a lot of you guys actually have seen the actual trailer now, but we actually got 3 additional clips from that, so a lot of this video will be just me talking about the experience and being there and seeing the main actors on there, because we got to see the lady who played Yennefer, who they showed a clip of her, they showed a clip of Ciri, and they showed a clip of Geralt in action, which is great. And the best thing about it is, so we're going to start with the Witcher himself, Geralt, and some of the details that they shared with him, and one of the things that I really like. Now, of course, this is mostly based off the book series, but they did adapt some stuff and take some of the visual stuff from the game, and you can definitely feel that with inside of this when you're watching some of these clips and even in the trailer. But starting with the first character, of course, you have Geralt of Rivia, which is Henry Cavill's character, and this is a character that, again, I think he's perfect casting. I was very excited when he's in that, and this guy is a giddy nerd. He's just as big as a nerd as us, and the thing that we learned about it is that there was actually 207 other people that they were looking for, but Henry Cavill, he was so persistent on this role, and that he ended up getting it, which is, that's just a dream come true. I'm so happy that he got this role, because we're going to get more than just 30 minutes of him in Justice League. No, we're going to get like 9, I think it's 9 episodes, each an hour long length of just him as Geralt, and that's going to be a fantastic thing. But the clip they ended up showing us was Geralt in action. Some of the action and a lot of fantasy stuff, it's all kind of the same. The thing about The Witcher that actually switches it up is, if you can imagine Kingsman with sword and magic, that's exactly what Witcher's action happens to look like. It's brutal, it's gritty, and I know not all the visual effects were particularly done yet, like they mentioned, so I'm looking forward to that, because it wasn't as bloody as I thought it was going to be. You kind of just saw him slash, hit, there, and that, it was badass, don't get me wrong, but again, I was kind of expecting a little bit of blood. I still think the blood will be added in there, but that's just a small nitpick. The coolest thing about this, though, wasn't just the action, wasn't just how it looked, wasn't just Henry Cavill, but it was actually, speaking of Henry Cavill, this is the coolest thing. He didn't use a stunt double at all. He does all of his own stunts, and that was something very important that they decided while being on set, that this is what he wanted to do. He wanted people to see Geralt in action and believe in every single aspect of him, and I think he kind of probably got a page out of Tom Cruise's book after watching Mission Impossible, because, come on, let's be honest. The next character that ended up bringing up was Yennefer. Now, the cool thing about Yennefer, she's all about magic, and of course, as they're going into her clip, I'm sitting there and they're like, they're just going to do magic again, they're going to do magic action. But surprisingly not, they actually showed a very compelling character piece scene, and that was one of the things that each character clip kind of focused and showed what they are going to be focusing on within this show. Yennefer's is showing that character piece that this story is going to truly go through. So with Geralt, they start talking about how Roach, his horse, is one of his main companions and one of the main aspects of him that actually makes him human. When you look at Yennefer, it's the same way. This is the character piece of her. In a moment that, in times when you show a clip like this, it could seem way out of left field, and really I didn't get the total context that it was in, but from what they showed, I just was really gravitated to it and totally on board and just sucked into her performance, and I was just gravitated to want to know what happens next. What did happen next was introducing us to Freya Allan Ciri. Now, Ciri is one of my favorite characters in the video game, and I was a little bit skeptical that they went with a younger version of her, which is fine, I know in the books that's how it is. But the cool piece about her clip was it didn't focus on character piece, it didn't focus on the action, it focused on the world and the look of it. And when you're looking at this, the little segment they showed of her was just walking around a forest and her meeting different creatures, and it was so unique. And again, that's kind of the 3 aspects that they're really focusing on within this show: the action, the characters, and the world. And that's exactly what I want from Witcher. I want this in there, I want this now, I need it now, and it's just one of the coolest things, and probably honestly the best thing I've seen so far at San Diego Comic-Con. It blew me away, and as if you've looked at this new trailer that I've definitely watched 3 times since I saw it at the Hall H panel, It is incredible. It was nice seeing Henry Cavill every single time a clip came up. He was so giddy. He got out of his seat and sat on the floor to look up at the screen behind him. And it was, you know, you just feel passion coming from everyone, whether it's the showrunner, the writer, the actors, the actresses. Everyone just seems to be so invested in this world. And when you look at the trailer kind of embodies every single aspect of everything that I saw within these clips, but just shortened up into a small amount of moments. And within those clips, they kind of furthered out those elements too. Before I finish up this video, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button where you guys get tons of geeky content, early movie reviews, and San Diego Comic-Con coverage, and also hit up Sandwich on Films on how to see films early. Walked out of The Witcher saying, I definitely need to see this show right now, and if I don't, I'm going to be super sad, and I think that's how you guys are definitely going to be. I am blown away with this, and I'm so excited to see what Netflix does with the series, guys. First, I want to hear what you guys think. Are you guys excited for The Witcher? Are you not? Let's make sure to talk about it down below in the comments, and of course, hit that like and subscribe, and if you guys are new here, check out Sandwich on Films, and I'll make sure to check you guys out soon. So, until next time, look out for more San Diego Comic-Con footage and coverage, and of course, I'll see you guys soon. Stay classy.